to paraphrase the traditional Saturday night greeting from the late, great Foster Hewitt of Hockey Night in Canada fame. I'd like to welcome my viewers from across Canada, the United States, and throughout the world. Here we are, 89 days until the election, less than 3 months. You know, Donald Trump started his childish name-calling that he's gotten so well known for doing back in 2016. During the primaries, the Republican race for the 2016 presidential nomination, Trump dubbed Jeb Bush as low-energy Jeb. Well, I don't know, but when I look at things this week, I think Trump himself has suffered from a pretty low-energy campaign. Either that or maybe he's just a little too old to be out there hitting the campaign trail. Here we've got a week where Kamala Harris, whose campaign is on fire, reignites her campaign by naming her Tim Walz as her vice presidential running mate, and the two of them take off immediately on a 5-day tour of 7 swing states, holding rallies and campaign events throughout them. Meanwhile, Trump has really got nothing going. What he has is, on Friday night, one rally in Montana. Montana, which is not a swing state, not a place that needs to get votes. It's an overwhelmingly red pro-Trump state. So he's not helping himself much by being there. Meanwhile, Trump did dispatch his vice presidential running mate, JD Vance, on a mini tour of 3 swing states. But you know, even that's weird, if you don't mind me using that word. He is, number one, shadowing the states where Harris and Walz are going to be. Like, he's almost the same place at the same time. And he's not going having big rallies. He just seems to be having these small street corner meetings, media interviews, pretty low-key unto itself. So I really don't know when we're going to start seeing the fireworks out of Trump-Vance, but this has been a pretty quiet week for them. What we have heard is an awful lot of social media insults towards both Harris and Walz. One thing that I've got to give to Trump, he's always been really effective at finding partners or henchwomen, to do his bidding for him, to go out there and say things that he doesn't want to say, but he wants out in the public. So, you know, this man's been able to control all kinds of people. It's interesting how many of those people who were his mouthpiece in the past are now adversaries to him because he's turned on them and betrayed them, and they realized they were suckers. Anyway, look at Trump. He's got congressmen. He has the whole U.S. Congress. He has a number of senators. He has Fox News, the entire Fox News network. He can basically feed them the political slant on a subject that he wants, and they'll parrot it for him. So this week, we've seen Fox News and a number of Trump-allied politicians getting out there and spreading the message that he wants about Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Trump and his campaign have prepared talking points, notes in effect, that they've distributed to Fox News, several other right-wing media outlets, a number of commentators, and several political allies. And basically, this gives them all the exact same insults and issues and objections to throw in the face of the Harris-Walz campaign. All these people are puppets being manipulated by the man.